solve this, then I'll give you the next one.
Okay, sir.
So this is 10 volts. This is capacitance 1 coulomb, 2 coulomb, 3 coulomb. Find the charge on the 3 coulomb capacitor. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you already know we did this kind of a thing. These two are in parallel, therefore it is 5.
Yes, sir.
These two are in series. For series, Q is same. Correct?
Yes, sir.
That means V is inversely proportional to capacitance.
V1,
V1 is to V2 is C2 is to C1.
Yes, sir.
1 5.
It will be 1:5.
Yeah, this is 1 5. That means 5 1.
5:1.
5:1 of potential, but I'm interested about this.
Yes, sir.
1 by 6th of the potential. Let the potential difference across this be V1. Okay. V1. So V1 is equal to 1 by 6th of 10 volts. 5 by 3.
Yes, sir.
And I want the charge on 3 coulomb capacitor. It is C into V, right? 3 coulombs into
50 by, no, sir. It will be 5 volts.
5 coulomb.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I again gave the capacitance. I was going to give 1C, 2C, 3C. I said 1 coulomb. This is 1 Faraday, 2 Faraday, and 3 Faraday.
Yes, sir.
And obviously, what is C effective if he will ask? Find C effective. So C effective is equal to
1 by 5 plus 1.
1 divided by 1 plus 1 by 5.
5 by 6, sir.
So it is 5 by 6 Faraday. Is the 7th one done?
Yes, sir.
So I am attaching a 100-volt battery to this combination. 1 microfarad, 2 microfarad, 3 microfarad, 4 microfarad, 5 microfarad.
Yes, sir.
There are 3 points I am showing. A, this is B, and this is C. First
When
A.
you're telling find C effective, till AC, can we like cut this circuit and put the wire till there?
Correct.
Not circuit, sir.
What?
I mean, we can cut.
Yeah, you can cut the remaining part and only find the C effective for A to C. Okay, so find C effective for A to B, find C effective for A to C, and also find the charge on Can I change values?
Yeah.
Let us make this 2 microfarad because now we will be solving 2 questions at a time. Find the charge on 2 microfarad capacitor. Basically this and that.
6 by 5.
Yeah, basically this and that. Okay, and also find the charge on 4 microfarad and find the charge on 3 microfarad.
Yes, sir.
6 by 5. First is 6 by 5 microfarad. Other is 3 by 2 microfarad. Now you give it a attempt C bit, then I'll solve it. So this will look like this. Tell me the values.
What?
This is obviously 100 volt.
Oh,
Tell
okay.
me those values.
336.
336. Good. We don't require units because units will substitute later.
Yes,
Every
sir.
anyways it is microfarad. We will take about it later. We know for series Q is constant or Q is same basically. So basically we are saying product of C into V is constant. Therefore V is inversely proportional to C. So let us take this as 1, 2, 3. So because V is inversely proportional to C, my V1 is to V2 is to V3 should be equal to,
I thought C3 is to C2 is to C1.
what should I substitute? I mean, I am not that genius. I will go slowly. I am not that fast. I am old. What should I substitute? V1 is.
2 is to 1 is to 1.
Okay. V is inversely proportional to C.
Yes,
So
sir.
in place of V1, what should I write?
C3.
1 by C1. We said
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
V is inversely proportional to C. That means in place of V1, I will. Did you throw book?
Yes, sir.
No opening of book. 1 by C1, 1 by C2, 1 by C3. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, what you will get out of this, we don't know, but whatever. Let's see. 1 by 3 is to 1 by 3 is to 1 by 6.
Yes, sir.
2 is to 2 is to 1.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Isn't it 2 is to 1 is to 1?
1 and 2 are same, right? They should be same.
Yes, sir. Okay. Okay.
I'll substitute. I am saying 1 by 3 is to 1 by 3 is to 1 by 6.
I got it, sir.
1 is to 1 is to 1 by 2 or 2 is to 2 is to 1.
Yes, sir.
Now, what is V1? If total is V, what is V1? V1 is equal to, what will we get?
Uh, 80, sir. No. 2 by 5 into 100.
2 by
80.
5 into 100. I wanted to write it 2 divided by 5 because 2 plus 2 plus 1 into 100, which is 40, right? 40 volts.
Yes, sir. 40.
I can easily see 40, 40, 20,
Yes, sir.
right? V2 is also 40. And what is V3? 1/5 of
20.
100, which is
Yes, sir.
20. Okay?
Yes, sir.
40 volts, 40 volts, 20 volts.
Yes, sir.
40, 40, 20.
Yes, sir.
Now substitute, let us give numbers to these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Fine?
Yes, sir.
So tell me what should be Q1.
But I,
No, 4 by 5 is your answer.
yes, sir.
Q is equal to CV. Okay. Tell me what is Q1. Q1 is 1 microfarad into
1.
40 volts.
Yes, sir.
So it is 40 microcoulomb,
Yes, sir.
40 volts. What is Q2?
Sir, 2 into 40. 80 microphone.
What is Q3?
Sir, 3.
I am already writing it. Genius. Tell. Okay.
Yes, sir.
What is Q4? Tell.
Sir, 1 second.
What is
What?
capacitance?
What is what?
Capacitance is how much? Q4?
Sir, 6.
4 microfarad.
I thought you were taking trouble. Sir, I thought you were doing the down one, sir.
Anyway,
That was.
this is 2 microfarad. Combination
Yes.
is 6.
Yes, sir.
1 microfarad, 2, 3, 4, 2. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So Q4 is, tell me,
Sir, 4 into
4 microfarad into
20.
20. How much is it? 80 microcoulomb.
80, sir.
And what is Q5?
40.
2 microfarad into 20, which is 40 microcoulomb. Here.
Yes, sir.
So it was not a difficult. We will do, like you said, let us not go so fast. So let us go in a normal speed only.
Sir, I got everything in fractions. I mean, I didn't use
This
this
one,
method.
right? It
I didn't
happens.
use this method, sir. I used normal general method.
No problem.
I
General
got
method.
total charge is 80.
Okay. Now, what is Q1? Q1 is 40 microcoulomb.
Yes, sir.
So positive charge here, negative charge here, but we know 40 microcoulomb. What do I mean? Positive charge here, negative charge here. Plus 40 microcoulomb, minus 40 microcoulomb.
Yes, sir.
Right? Understood.
Yes.
80 microcoulomb. 80 microcoulomb. Positive charge here, negative charge here. Correct?
Yes, sir.
120 microcoulomb. 120 microcoulomb. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So how should I put the sign convention?
Plus and minus.
Where is plus, where is minus?
Sir, plus on left side.
But we can use minus on left side also, right?
The charge should be
Hmm.
considered. I mean, they are isolated.
Isolated conductor. Good. So basically, this is the isolated conductor. So minus, that's the reason I am showing minus. Minus 80 microcoulomb and minus 40 microcoulomb. That means without that answer only I can say 120 microcoulomb.
Yes, sir.
What plus 120 microcoulomb, right? That means this fellow should be minus 120 microcoulomb. Automatically, it's a capacitor. If you are getting 120, again isolated conductor.
Yes, sir.
Again isolated conductor, minus 120. That means plus 120 should be distributed.
Yes, sir.
Let me write it. Q4 is 80, right?
Yes, sir.
80 microcoulomb. And Q5 is 40 microcoulomb. Again, this is minus, so this is plus, this is plus. That fellow is minus, that fellow is minus.
Sir, yes, sir.
I am drawing it again.
I understood that part, sir. I don't know why I got wrong. I did
This
in the
ratio
general
thing.
method.
Ratio thing. It's
No,
okay.
I didn't take ratios and solve it. Solved in the general method.
What is the general method?
Sir, finding the total charge Q then. everything will have same charge. Then you find
Finding
potential.
the total charge Q. Finding the total charge Q. We will do it that method also, right? So what is the C effective? 336. First, will you
We
follow?
already got
Arey
that.
Baba, genius fellow. Will you follow first?
Yes, sir.
Understand what I wanted to write there is plus 80 microcoulomb. I'm writing it small. Right side is minus 80 microcoulomb.
Yes, sir.
Bottom one plus 40 microcoulomb minus 40 microcoulomb. Obviously, isolated conductor plus 120 microcoulomb minus 120 microcoulomb.
Yes, sir.
Again, plus 80 microcoulomb minus how much is it? 40 microcoulomb.
Yes.
Sorry, plus 40 microcoulomb.
Plus
You're saying
40.
yes also.
I told plus 40.
Minus 80 microcoulomb minus 40
Minus
microcoulomb.
40.
I'll explain something over here after you finish off all your enthusiasm and everything. The reason why I shifted this from first we had 4 microfarad, 5 microfarad, then I made it 2 microfarad because two questions I combined in one. Okay, so let us do your thing also. 336 in series. How much is it?
We got
C effective is
C
6 by 5. We got it, right?
Yes, sir.
6 by 5. We got C effective as 6 by 5. So what is charge? Q is equal to CV.
Yes, sir.
Q is equal to
Calculation mistake.
CV. C is 6 microfarad into
100.
is 120.
I wrote it as 80.
120, right?
Yes, sir.
So everybody has 120, 120, 120.
Calculation error, sir.
What calculation error? Here?
Not yours. I solved it putting 80 microcoulomb.
You thought this was 80.
Yes, sir.
Okay, just focus. In your way also, if you solve 120, 120, 120. What is the next step? 20 microcoulomb, 120 microcoulomb, 120 microcoulomb. What is the next step?
Finding potential across each.
Finding potential across
Each. Sir, for the first
first
one,
what you do, you take this down. Okay.
Okay.
After you are done taking this down, there are things that we have to discuss in your method also, and things that I want to discuss in my method also. And this first take this down. I think this is anyways clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Xerox quickly. Hello everyone. Welcome to Veracious Academy. My name is Anil Kumar. I am an alumni of IIT Bombay. I have done my BTech from Mechanical Engineering. I have been teaching physics for the past decade for JEE Mains, JEE Advanced, Neet UG, and other competitive exams. If you're interested to attend my sessions, please find the contact details in the description below. Let's get started with this lecture. Enjoy the video. So first let me finish off your way of solving. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So we came from here to here, we said 336, then we said it is 6 by 5, then we found out Q is equal to CV, right? And 6 by 5 into 100 volt is 120 micro. So because series 120, 120, 120.
Yes, sir.
Next thing what I will do is individual 120 fellow will be distributed in parallel. Okay. Together 120.
Yes, sir.
For parallel, if you remember, Q is Q1 plus Q2.
Yes, sir.
And V is same. V is constant. So Q is proportional to capacitance.
Sir, I didn't do like that aside.
I am telling you,
Okay.
right? So Q is Q1 plus Q2. Do you remember the derivation of
Yes,
series
sir.
parallel? For
Yes, sir.
parallel, total charge is Q1 plus Q2. And another thing is V is constant, correct? For
Yes, sir.
parallel. Therefore, I will say Q is proportional to C. That means I will have Q. I am taking these numbers only 1 and 2. That means I will have Q2 is to Q1 is equal to 2 microfarad is to 1 microfarad. 2 is to 1.
I actually didn't take ratios only, sir. I directly
I know.
did.
I am telling you.
Okay.
This is called teaching. Anyways, okay.
Yes, sir.
Q2 is to Q1 is 2 is to 1 and Q is Q1 plus Q2 and this Q itself you know is 120 microcoulomb, right?
Yes, sir.
So automatically you can say Q2 is 2/3 of 120,
80 is to sir.
which is 80 microcoulomb. And Q1 is 120 minus 80 is 40 microcoulomb.
Yes, sir.
Correct? No, I'm not convinced. I want to solve for 4 and 5. I want to solve for 4 and 5.
Sure.
What is 4 and 5? 4 microfarad and 2 microfarad.
Yes, sir.
But this will apply 120 microcoulomb is equal to Q is equal to Q4 plus Q5, correct?
Yes, sir.
And I have Q4 is to Q5 is 2 is to 1. And I have Q is proportional to capacitance, right? Which,
Yes, sir.
due to which Q is. So I have ratio 2 is to 1, total 120. Obviously, Q4 is what?
80 and 40.
80 microcoulomb. And of course, Q5 is 40 microcoulomb.
Yes, sir.
We will solve 2-3 problems if you want. We will solve
Sir,
10.
I took it like individually, like potential difference is same. So one, what, one into,
Potential difference is same for parallel.
I mean, we already got potential difference for everything, right, sir?
So you can say Q is equal to CV for individuals.
Yes, sir.
Okay, no, that great, no problem. Nothing wrong in that.
But it will take longer time.
I'm just showing you this way.
Yes, sir.
That way is also correct. This way is also correct. Every way, whatever way. These are all correct ways only. We will suit ourselves according to our practice, right? We should know
Yes.
how to do. I'm not finished. Relax. You poked me, I stopped. Wait. What we are trying to say, according to how you wanted to solve, is I got a question. I brought it to this 336. After 336, my job is done 6 by 5, 120 microcoulomb, 2 is to 1 ratio, therefore 80/40. There also 2 is to 1 ratio, 80/40. Middle fellow anyways has 120. So if you are solving question by yourself, how will you will not write every step like on the board. You will not write every step on the like we are doing it on the board. You will do it quickly.
Yes, sir.
Only struggle that you have is from here you will go there 336. From 336 you should do correctly, otherwise there is a chance of going wrong. 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 6 you will do and reverse it again. 5 by 6, again reverse it, you will get 6 by 5. That you have to do carefully, otherwise many places we will go wrong. Okay.
Yes, sir.
After coming to 6 by 5, it was easy. 6 by 5 into 100. 20 into 6 is 120. Easy. I don't need pen paper for that. After getting 120, I have to see, series 120, everyone.
Mm.
You need to see they are parallel. So 120 will be distributed 2:1. 2/3 of 120 is 80 plus 40 is 120. So 80/40, that is also 2:1, 80/40.
Yes, sir.
If somebody will ask you what is the potential difference, then you will do Q by C. 40 divided by 1 is 40 volts. Or 80
Yes.
divided by 2 is 40.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Now 40 divided by 2 is 20. 40 volts, 40 volts, 20 volts.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You
Yes,
have
sir.
to note this down in English while I am doing my work. Right now, after I explain further, everything you have to write it in detail, each and every step that I am telling you right now. You'll forget it in 5 days.
Yes, sir.
You need to have it on notes. That's why I'm repeating story. What did we do? From here I got 336. Find C effective 6 by 5. Find charge 120. From there 120, 120, 120. There parallel 2:1, 80/40, 2:1, 80/40. And further, if he asks you what is the potential of individual, you can 40 divided by 1 is 40 volts. 40 divided by 2 is 20 volts. 40 volts,
Yes.
20 volts, 60 are gone. Another 40 is remaining here. Everything solved. But of course, for me it is easy, and while I am saying it is easy for you. That's why you need to write English right now after I am done. Method 2, that was your method. Okay. Method 2, we came to 336. Then instead of going to 6 by 5, I took a different turn. What is it? I said series 1:1:1 by 2, therefore 2:2:1. We just wrote that. Correct? 2:2:1 means 40/40/20. See, now I'm getting V first.
Yes, sir.
You got C and charge first, I'm getting voltage first. Okay?
Yes, sir.
40/40/20, that means everything 40/40/40/40, whatever. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So you have 40 means 40 microcoulomb, 80 microcoulomb.
Yes, sir.
Numbers are easy, right? 1, 2. But otherwise, 3, 4 also are not that difficult. 43 is a 120, 44 is a 160. Not that
Yeah.
difficult, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Similarly, 40/40/20. So this is 40. 43 is a 120. And I got this as 20. So 20 into 1 is 20 into 2 is 40 microcoulomb and 80 microcoulomb.
Yes, sir.
I'll repeat again. There is a lot that you'll have to write.
Yes, sir.
So first, your way was what? You brought charges, then gave to potential. I went potential, then came to charges.
Yes, sir.
However you do it, both are fast and both are easy only.
But then I didn't use ratios, sir.
Sure. That's why I said, however you do, you will get things faster only, nothing.
Yes, sir.
I'm repeating my thing again. Okay? Control. Hold your horses. Control. So, what did we say? From here, I also came there 336. But from there, what did I do? Series Q is constant, therefore V is inversely proportional to C. 1 by C1, 1 by C2, 1 by C3 ratio, 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 1 by 6, that is 1 is to 1 is to 2, 1 is to 1 is to 1 by 2, or 2 is to 2 is to 1. We wrote that solution here earlier. You need to write down English for that right now. For your method and for my method, both methods you need to write English. 2 is to 2 is to 1, 100, 40, 40, 20.
Yes, sir.
40, Q is equal to C into V. 40, 80, 43 is a 120, 22 is a 40, 80, done. Yeah, both are. I think mine is faster, but anyways. Okay, anyways. There is more. There is more. So, Battery Fellow is my friend. His name is Thanos. Okay. I don't remember much of these character names. So we'll come back to our Rama, Sri, Sita, whatever. Okay. So here Ram is there. Here Lakshman is there. Follow what I am saying. Suppose I got 40-80 here. 2 is to 1 ratio. There is one thing that we need to understand. If suppose 100 is sending something over here positive to Ram, so Thanos will send exactly negative to Lakshman.
Yes, sir.
So whatever the total 120 that we got, I can see, I can identify that from here 120 people ran from Thanos to Ram. And those out of 120, 80 sat there, 40 sat here.
Yes, sir.
Because the meaning of the English word capacitance is telling you how much charge can I hold.
Yes, sir.
1 microcoulomb, 1 microfarad, 2 microfarad implies that this fellow is twice as fat as this. So if I am sending, understand this, what I am saying. The charges that are being sent 120 microcoulomb will be distributed as 2 is to 1.
Its capacity is twice more than that.
The charges that are sent 120 microcoulomb will be distributed as 2 is to 1.
Yes, sir.
Because like you said, capacity is twice. 2 is to 1 will automatically tell me 80 microcoulomb and 40 microcoulomb. Which is what we are doing in parallel also. When you are away, when we are doing, that's only we are doing, but you didn't look at it this way that 120 people are running and 80 will sit here, 40 will sit here. And if 120 people are running here, why will Thanos give any less to Lakshman? He will send minus 120. Has to send minus. Plus 5 coulomb, minus 5 coulomb, 100% has to be sent. Suppose plus 5 coulomb sent, but there minus 3 sent. Reverse. Election Commission will take it very seriously. How did voting happen like? Plus 5 coulomb, minus 5 coulomb has to happen. No corruption. No corruption, no possibility for corruption. What I am trying to say is that if I know that this is plus 80, this is plus 40, automatically I know this is minus 80, minus 40. Now, minus 80, minus 40, we said isolated conductor. This should be minus 120. Right? Minus 80,
Yes.
minus 40 implies plus 80 plus 40. Plus 80 plus 40 isolated conductor minus 120 plus 120. I don't want to do anything. Some questions I can solve just by knowing how much Thanos is giving to Ram and Lakshman. And while going how they are distributing themselves, obviously they will distribute according to ratio because capacitance word is given to that because it is telling us how many charges can it hold. So there is a lot of English.
Yes, sir.
Understood? Understood.
Yes.
120 people running army distribute themselves because that boat can take twice of this boat, and the captain will say, are you dumb? Go 80, go 40. Why are you asking me?
Yes, sir.
Because a capacitor plus 80 plus 40, other plate should have minus 80 minus 40. Isolated conductor plus 120, plus 120 minus 120 minus 120 minus 80. Minus 120 means plus 80 plus 40. Other fellow has to be minus 80. This is called operation of capacitors. Complete dissection. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Three ways. One is your way. From here, do C effective because that was asked. Then get charged. Then find out how much charge is. Q is same. And then go to potential. What I did was go to potential. Q is equal to CV for everyone. In my procedure, or in your procedure also, what I said was, I don't have to literally do further anything. 120, this fellow is sending 2:1 ratio plus 80 minus 8, plus 80 plus 40. Obviously, minus 80 minus 40. If minus 80 minus 40 plus 120 minus 120 plus 80 minus plus 80 plus 40 minus 80 minus 40. Or we can see plus 80 plus 40 coming here. We can also say minus 80 minus 40 has to go over it. Hi guys, I hope you enjoyed the session. If you think this video was useful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Also, I'll be waiting for your comments in the comment section. See you in the next video.